We are doing sequences and series. In today's lecture, we will discuss arithmetic mean, an important property of arithmetic progressions. So, what do you mean by arithmetic mean? If we have three numbers a, capital A, and small b are in arithmetic progression, then a is arithmetic mean between the two numbers, that is a and b. If these three quantities are in arithmetic progression, then middle one is defined as arithmetic mean between the two numbers. Let a be an arithmetic mean between the two numbers a and b. What will be the value of this arithmetic mean? ठीक है, so we have three numbers in AP. Three numbers will be in AP if common difference is same. Common difference means if we subtract a from capital A and if we subtract B, capital A from B, we will get the same difference. This is what we want the numbers to be in AP, arithmetic progression. So find value of capital here. So we have 2a is equal to b plus a. So we have value of a as b plus a by 2, or you can say a plus b by 2. So a is arithmetic mean between the two number. If a is arithmetic mean between the two numbers, then value of a is a plus b by 2. Again, how will we insert n arithmetic means between any two quantities, that is a and b? In this exercise, we will learn how will we insert n arithmetic means between the two quantity. N may be 2, 3, 4 or 5 and so on. So let us take a1, a2, a3 up to an be an arithmetic mean between the two numbers a and b. So we have this arithmetic progression, that is a is the first term, a1 is the second term, a2 is the third term in this progression, and the last term is b. So first term is a and the last term is b. And how many number of terms are there total in this? We have a1, a2 up to an as the n terms. A is the n plus 1 and b is n plus 2. So total number of terms are n plus 2 here. So let us find value of this common difference. What is the common difference? So we have b, apply formula for the last term. So formula for the last term is, that is nth term is a plus number of terms n minus 1 times d. Here the number of terms are n plus 2 minus 1. So we have n plus 2 minus 1. A is the first term, d is the common difference, and b is the last term. So we have b is equal to a plus n plus 2 minus 1 times d. So we have b is equal to a plus n plus 1 times d. So what is value for d? Take a here, b minus 1 divide with this, we have n plus 1. We have b minus a as n plus 1 times d. So this will imply d is equal to b minus a upon n plus 1. So we have d with us, we have first term as a with us. We will now write the value of a1. A1 is the second term of the arithmetic progression. How will you find the second term? Adding common difference to A. And how will you find the third term? A plus D for again D. So we have A plus 2D as the third term. What is the fourth term? A plus 3D as the fourth term. So what is the nth term? A plus ND as the nth term of this progression. So a1 as a plus d. A is with us first term and d is b minus 1 upon b minus a upon n plus 1. A2 as a plus 2d. So a plus 2 times value of d. An as a plus nd. So a plus n times value of d. This is how we will find the value of n arithmetic means between the two quantities a and b. So this is clear to you. हमने सिर्फ क्या किया? हमने सिर्फ d की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट की. a आपको गिवन था और d की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करने के बाद आपने अर्थमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन a1 की वैल्यू कैसे निकाली? ए प्लस डी करके, सेकेंड टर्म, थर्ड टर्म कैसे, ए प्लस टू डी, एंड फोर्थ टर्म इज a plus 3d, and what is value of a and s, a plus nd. This is what you find. Clear? Next is, how will you find sum of these n arithmetic means, that is a1 plus a2 up to an. So since they are n terms, they are the n terms, so their sum is number of terms, that is n plus 2 by 2. First term is a and the last term is b. So sum ka formula Sn is equal to n by 2, first term plus the last term. This is what we have applied. So let us sum of this is a plus a1 plus a2 plus so on is equal to n plus 2 by 2 a plus b. Clear? अब हमने क्या किया, ये वाला जो a ये भी इधर ले आए और b भी इधर ले आए, बिकॉज वी नीड टू फाइंड सम ऑफ ओनली दीज टर्म्स. सो वी हैव n प्लस 2 बाई 2 a प्लस b माइनस a माइनस b कंबाइन करा तो इट इज माइनस a प्लस b. यहाँ पे भी a प्लस b है, यहाँ पे भी a प्लस b है, तो टेक दिस कॉमन. सो वी हैव a प्लस b एज कॉमन. In the bracket we are left with n plus 2 by 2 and here it is minus 1. Take LCM as 2. We have n plus 2 minus 2. 2 cancel with 2, so we have n by 2. So what is now? Now we get a1 sum of these n terms is equal to a plus b n by 2. If we combine this with a plus b by 2, so this is arithmetic mean between the two numbers, which is capital A. So sum of these n mean is equal to n times the arithmetic mean between A and B. This is what we get the relation. A1 plus A2 plus AN, n arithmetic mean का जो sum है वो किसके equal है, n times the arithmetic mean between the two numbers. कौन से number, जिनके बीच में हमने इन arithmetic means को insert किया था. Clear? Next, questions based on the above explanation. Insert 4 arithmetic mean between the two numbers. Now the numbers are 4 and 29. Instead of A and B, A is given to be 40 and B is given to be 29, and we have to insert 4 arithmetic means. So let us now take 4 as the first term. A1, A2, A3 and A4 are the 4 arithmetic mean which we have inserted between 4 and 29. So they are all in arithmetic progression. So how many terms are there now? They are 6 terms. First term is 4 and sixth term is 29. So let us now find the common difference. After finding the common difference, A1 as A plus D, A2 as A plus 2D, A3 as A plus 3D, and A4 as A plus 4D. So what we need to find, only this D. A is given to us as 4. So let us now find D using the formula for nth term, that is the last term. Last term is 6th, which is 29. So we have A plus 6 minus 1D is equal to 29. A is 4, put the value. So 4 plus 5D is equal to 29. Take 4 here, so it is 25. So D is 5. So what is A1? A plus D. So A is 4 plus 5 is 9. What is A2? A plus 2D. So it is 4 plus 10, that is 14. What is A3? A plus 3D. So it is 19, and A4 is 24. So we have inserted 4 arithmetic mean between the two numbers, that is 4 and 29. Next is insert P arithmetic mean between 1 and P square. So we have A1, A2, A3 up to AP be the P arithmetic mean between 1 and P square. First term is 1. Clear? हमने क्या किया, 1 और P स्क्वायर के बीच में ये सारे अर्थमेटिक मीन इंसर्ट किए, तो फर्स्ट टर्म 1 हो गई और लास्ट टर्म हो गई P स्क्वायर. सो हाउ मेनी टर्म्स आर देयर? These are P arithmetic mean. So it is P plus 1, it is P plus 2. So there are P plus 2 terms are in arithmetic progression. We will find the value of D here. When we get value of D, A1 is A plus D. A is 1, so it is 1 plus D. A2 as 1 plus 2D. A3 as 1 plus 3D and AP as 1 plus P times D. So we need to find only the value of D, and we will calculate value of D using our concept of last term. So we have the last term as A plus N minus 1 times D. Here n number of terms are P plus 2. So we have A plus P plus 2 minus 1D is equal to the last term, which is P square. So we have A plus P minus 1 times D. A is 1. So put here 1. So it is P square minus 1 upon P plus 1. A square minus B square is A minus B, A plus B. So P minus 1, P plus 1 divided by P plus 1. So P plus 1 cancel with P plus 1. We are left with P minus 1. So we have D as P minus 1. So A1 as A plus D. So it is 1 plus P minus 1. So 1 cancel with 1. So we have P. A2 as A plus 2D. So we have 1 plus 2P minus 2. So we have 2P minus 1. A3 as A plus 3D. So we have 3P minus 2 and AP as 1 plus P times D. So P times D is P minus 1. So we have P square minus P plus 1. Next is, if n AMs are inserted between 5 and 86 such that ratio of first and the last mean is 2:11, find the value of n. So what we need to find, insert n AM between 8 and 86, and we have given the ratio of first and the last mean. Clear? So we have let A1, A2 up to AN be the n inserted. N means inserted between 5 and 86. We have given ratio of A1 and AN. So let us now find first what is A1 and what is AN. So we need to write these are the n plus 2 terms as we have explained earlier. So we have 5, A1, A2 up to AN and 86. So these are n arithmetic mean. This is n plus 1, this is n plus 2. So there are n plus 2 terms. What we need to find? We need to find the value of common difference. After finding common difference, A1 can be written as A plus D and AN can be written as A plus ND. Clear? A is 5 and D we need to find. We need to find D, but with the same strategy of using the last term which is given to us as 86. So 86 is equal to A plus, number of terms are n plus 2 minus 1. So we have n plus 1 times D. Here it is 86 minus 5 is 81 upon n plus D, n plus 1. So we will get the value of D. So A1 as A plus D and AN as A plus ND. Put the value of D. So A1 is this and AN is this. We have given the ratio of A1 upon AN first mean and the nth mean is 2:11. Put the value of first mean, that is 5n plus 86 upon n plus 1, and the value of nth mean, that is 86n plus 5 upon n plus 1. So this cancels with this. We have 5n plus 86 upon 86n plus 5. Cross multiply 11 with 5n plus 86. So we have 55n plus 946, and here multiply with 2, it is 172n plus 10. So it is 172n. Take this here, 55 with this. So it is 172 minus 55 and take n here. So it is 946 minus 10 is 936 upon 117. So n is 8. Clear? There are n arithmetic means inserted between 7 and 85. Again the same question. Here the ratio of n minus third mean with nth mean is 11:24. Find the value of n. So the same procedure is to be followed. Let A1, A2 up to AN be the arithmetic mean between 5 and 85. So we have 7, A1, A2 up to AN, 85. They are n plus 2 arithmetic mean between 7 and 85. So we need to find value of D. When we get value of D, what is A n minus 3? So we have to find the ratio of A n minus. What is A n minus 3? A n minus 3 is A plus n minus 3 times D. And what is nth mean is? Nth mean is A plus n times D. So find value of D, then ratio of these two is given to us as 11 ratio 24. So let us now find D first. So we have 85 is equal to A plus number of terms are n plus 2 minus 1 into D. So it is n plus 2 minus 1 is n plus 1 times D. Here it is 85 minus 7 is 78. So D is 78 upon n plus 1. So A1 as A plus D, A2 as A plus 2D, An minus 3 as A plus n minus 3 times D. Put the value of D here. Take LCM. So it is 7n plus 1, 70n, 78n, 3 into 78. So we have 78n plus 7n, 85n, and here 3 into 78 and this plus 7. So we have minus 2 to 7 after solving. So we have 85 and minus 2 to 7 upon n plus 1 as a n minus 3 mean. And what is nth mean? It is a plus n times d. So we have 7 plus n times 78 upon n plus 1. Take the LCM. So we have 7n plus 7 plus 78, and so we have 85 n upon plus 7 upon n plus 1. Now let us take the ratio of an plus an minus 3 and minus 3 upon an, which is given to us as 11 ratio 24. So this cancel with this, and we have this cross multiply 84 with this and 11 with this. So after multiplying 24 with 85, we have 2040 and 227 with 24 as 54448. Multiply this with this and this with this. Solving for n, we will get 1105. N is equal to 5525 and n as 5. So that is all about today's lecture. So thank you for watching the video.